Everyone is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to Sacramento. Now, here's Ball. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Kuminga. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Green gets it to go.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
Curry with the bucket.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now Payton, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Just 3 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Miller. It's stolen by Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Ball with it. Right side, Williams. The rebound by Payton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry looking around. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Draymond Green. To the paint. Here's Miller. Back to Williams. Pass to Okogie. Here's the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
And Curry has it in the corner. Hit by Kuminga. Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They get it again. Out to Miller. And it's Ball in the corner. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Back to Curry. Ripped away. Outside, Ball. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's good from long range.
When Butler hits this shot, he's impossible to defend.
Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Green. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
Hey, Green is an outstanding defender, and when he's lurking in the area, you got to be careful with the ball. He's going to start the fast break if he's able to pilfer.
Man can't hit. Good if it goes. That one's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up 5.
14. The Hornets and 9.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Lopez, no luck. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Jackson. Now, man, Lopez. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid playing through contact.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Man. Offline with his 3. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So on, no good. The Warriors leading. Pass to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Steps back and shoots. And he hits the jumper for 2. Butler's got 5 now.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Here's Van Vliet. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
On the wing, Hield. Here's Butler. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
The ability to score on the drive. Butler wastes little time tearing to the hoop.
Lopez a screen. Back to Man. Just 4 to shoot. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
Pass to Hield. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hornets trail by 4. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too far. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
There's the screen. Here's Curry. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Miller, no luck.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Ball stolen. Outside ball. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the call on Mark Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. And Curry has it in the corner. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The Warriors pull it in, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Launches a three. No good on that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors leading by 3. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. That's to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Another miss by Curry.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's the Warriors' ball. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Hornets trail by 3. Left side, ball. Miller with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great timing by McGee on the liftoff. Getting in the air to receive the pass at just the right time.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Salon. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Salon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Knox. Here's Butler. In the paint, Butler.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hornets trail by 4. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Mann with it. It's going by Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Here's Van Vliet. McGee with the block. And they recover it. Here's Mann. Still without a basket. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Van Vliet. Blocked again.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
6 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Tries again. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here is Butler. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jackson with the screen. Mann gets the bucket. Hield from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top.
40. The Hornets. 33.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 7. And good that time.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
To the inside. Here's the break. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
It counts, and the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Over the last few years, we've continued to see VanVleet improve as a leader, and it really shows up in his playmaking.
And that one misses. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Curry, wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, what you like about Miller is that he doesn't leave opportunities out there hanging. I mean, he's a solid all-around player.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Mr. Curry. Right side, Green. Rocket 6. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Outside ball. He takes it in. Can't connect from short range. Warriors leading by 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Curry. Hornets with the rebound. Outside ball. Pass to Garuba. Here's Okogie. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Butler deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Curry. Shot from 16. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Warriors lead by 3. Outside ball. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Pass to Miller. Releases. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 7 points from Brandon Miller.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Ball with it. Fires it up. Off target from the wing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Green draws the double. Back to Curry. Fires away from outside. And Garuba pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Ball hits them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Miller outside. From outside the arc. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Outside, Ball. Over to the wing. Here's Garuba. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And